relationship bounces around a lot, and you know, as most of the relationships in the show, you know, because it's a family drama, and what I know about families is those relationships bounce around a lot. So, you know, the Gemma and Tara of it all is there is that power struggle, and certain things will intensify in season 6. But I cannot say specifically where that's going. I can just say that, you know, they're both very strong women, and I believe that Tara has had to man up, as we would say, in terms of her circumstance. And you know, Gemma's motivation is always to get next to her son, you know, and to stay close to her son. So I would say, yeah, at the beginning of season 6, she did what he asked. You know, she set up, made all those moves on with Clay that was put on her, and I think she has no regret about it. And so I think she does feel like she's in his good graces for now, and that always makes her happy.
Well, now for Maggie, being on the other side of that, your Tara opened the show as this admirable doctor who's basically been drawn down this path to hell for the man she loves. And in your mind, how does Tara rationalize this trip? And how much does she worry that she's turning into Gemma?
You know, I've been asked that question a lot recently. How much does she regret her decision to come back, to stay, to love this man? And how much does she realize she's turning into Gemma? I think she's realized that in order to survive in this world, there are certain rules or modes that she needs to live by just in order to survive, and they happen to resemble Gemma deeply. But I think that what's interesting, and what's interesting about the character now is that her methods and her modes pretty deeply resemble Gemma, but what she desires is totally different. So there's this kind of twinning and mirroring, and yet sort of completely divergent desires. And so I think that's the way Tara's managed to remain the Tara that she was at the beginning. And in terms of, you know, regretting coming back, I think once you have children, regret is kind of a moot point, you know, and I think right now she's just really focused on her children and trying to break something that she's come to be very aware of, which is a cycle of violence and sort of horrific catastrophe that is constantly surrounding this life and this family. So I think she's taking a wider view, and she's kind of